Hi guys, good morning. Actually, it's afternoon. Tayin lang natin si Shay na mag-join. Alright, let's send her an invite real quick. Invite. Invite. Let's just wait for her. Okay. Let's just wait for her to join anytime now. So, guys, yung topic natin for today, it's a very ano ba, napaka-importanting pag-usapan. Pero ano siya, if you'll notice, sobrang bihira tong kung ma-touch base man, usually dine-deviate agad yung mismong subject matter kapag nasa conversation na. Because why? It branches out so many things that are being touched base as well with this subject matter. Again, disclaimer guys, to those guys na madalas nanonood, we are not experts. We will just be sharing our thoughts about this. So anything that you guys would like to share, join us in the comment section, and we'll be more than happy to read your comments. All right. So yun. Anytime now, Shay. Yung totoo. Hold on. Hi Ike, thank you so much for watching. Guys, si Ike, tattoo artist to. So, kung gusto nyo magpa-tattoo, you can visit his profile. Andun yung mga feedback sa kanya nung kanyang mga kliyente. Alright. Hopefully one of these days, since mag-isa lang naman ako, so I can do as I wish, pero medyo hindi naman sa takot tayo sa needles, pero I'll gather all of the courage. I forget the name. Andito yung anak ni Shay. So we'll just wait. I'm not sure where she is. Heist. Nako. Heist. Wait lang guys Ito wait lang. Bakit kaya ang sugarity nito? Hi Jinky. Classmate ko to nung college first year, if I'm not mistaken. Hi. Uy, thank you. Thank you, Ike. Salamat. Kasi ano ba? Hindi ko alam kung kasi nagdi-discuss kami ni Shay kung ano talaga yung magiging outline ng buong week na topic since magiging daily ano na natin to, no? Magiging daily habit na to. Sabi ko sa kanya, parang medyo ano naman, parang hindi I don't think na okay na okay na maging start ng week yung mga ganitong klaseng anong topics, ka sensitive and pressing. Pero sabi niya, there's no specific time kasi. There's no perfect time. We make it perfect. Pad po. Panong ayokon, tagal mo. Tsara. Ayan na. Alrighty.
Hi guys. Mukha akong homeless, di ba? Hi KD, I saw KD there. Hi Dale. So mukha po akong homeless. Sorry.
Sa 5 viewers natin, maraming salamat. Please share this specific topic, guys. This specific topic. Dapat neutral talaga yung tone ko. Pero, the main reason why I am thrilled sa topic na to, it's because, yun nga, Shay, I think that the only thing that you missed is the intro. Kasi sabi ko, the topic that we have today is critical. Critical siya. Pero kapag napag-usapan na ng sit down or even casual conversation, what happens is dinideviate siya agad.
Totoo.
Kasi medyo ano siya eh. Medyo topic siya na ang hirap i-touch base. Kasi ang daming tatama ang aspects.
Totoo
Which is
yan.
totoo naman. So guys, since nandito na si Shay,
hi guys.
The topic that we will discuss today is about suicide. It's about suicide.
Hi KD, do you know the t-shirt KD? Still have it. So yun.
So medyo biglang medyo tone down tayo. Hindi naman tone down, pero guys, we really have to talk about this. Most importantly, I've seen the news, and not really news, not really news. It's a post from a news channel, and it's about the increasing rate of suicide.
Yep.
It's alarming. It's alarming, guys. And worldwide, from its previous 30th spot of the most common causes of death. So 30 siya before. It went up to 27 spot. So guys,
that's how alarming it is, diba?
If you will take a look at it on sa ano pa lang, doon pa lang sa tawag nito, sa figure. Sipin nyo, it's worldwide, guys. It's worldwide. It's not only the study or the statistics wasn't only taken from a specific country. It's worldwide. And when you say from 30th to 27th, Joe, it's just 3 spots up. No. No, it's not something na maliit na bagay, guys. It's not.
The moment na
It's
nag-move siya dun sa, the moment na
nakakatuwa. Boy, medyo medyo chubby ka. Sorry, medyo chubby ka.
sorry chubby ako, huwag kang ganyan bastos ka. Char.
Sorry.
The moment na nag-move siya, actually kahit from 30 to 29, it's already alarming kasi bakit may movement, di ba? That's the
Totoo.
first question. Bakit may movement? Why is it going up on the list? Di ba? Parang medyo okay pa sana kung from 30th, nagpunta siya ng 31st, medyo okay. Di ba? Kasi bumaba
Ibig
siya.
sabihin
Pero,
tumataas.
oo, di ba?
But the
So,
trend, but the trend is
going up
going
eh.
up. It's going
Oh,
up.
and I don't see na mag-i-stop siya anytime soon or magbababa siya anytime soon. I'm not
That
seeing that.
that is so true. That is so true. Kasi guys, um ang daming sigurong pwedeng ang daming magtatanong na bakit lockdown naman. Guys, yun na nga eh. Um the lockdown highly contributed to the increasing number of cases of
Oh,
people taking their life for so many factors, which right now, guys, uh, sabi nung anak-anakan ni Shay, kinakabahan ako sa topic notes. Kami din, to be honest.
yeah.
Main reason kasi if you notice sa mga previous videos namin, so mahaba siya, pero those videos, ano siya we can joke around. We can joke
Mm,
around. What is the topic today? Pami, it's about suicide. The
yep,
alarming increase of
yep, reside.
suicide. It's worldwide though. Worldwide. Okay.
Not just in the
So,
Philippines
so ayun. Mahirap magsabi na wala nang intro kasi hindi ko ginawa yan kung papansinin niyo. Kasi kailangan ng maayos na introduction ng topic for today. So, ngayon,
Kasi
let's
this is a topic that you cannot joke about. Kahit po
yes.
na may ginagawa ko alongside. Um, it's something na na parang pag pinag-usapan mo siya, if you want to really have a, a good, yung conversation talaga na na serious conversation about it. 'Di ba? Kasi
Yes.
it's, aside from the fact that it's about, life, 'di ba? Tungkol sa buhay ito pinag-uusapan natin. Um, for me kasi it's, the reason talaga, kasi narinig ko sabi ni Joe kanina, bakit ko ini-insist na pag-usapan tong topic na to? 'Di ba? Aside from the fact na I've noticed na hindi siya talaga pinag-uusapan eh. You won't hear it eh, na pinag-uusapan siya ng pinag-uusapan. I think it's about time that people take, mental health a little seriously, na hindi siya joke, na it's time for us to really, parang i-accept na natin siya sa society natin. Diba? Let's stop,
Let's break the stigma.
let's break the stigma na it's something na dapat itinatago. Kasi it's not supposed to be that way. Kasi sa totoo lang guys, if we are so open about this conversation, about this topic, a lot of people who actually took their lives via suicide should have been saved actually. Kung naging mas open lang tayo dito sa topic na to, a lot of people have survived. Pero since we're not, I think it's time. Me as someone who went through this phase in my life, I think it's time pag-usapan na natin siya. Do you agree with me, Joe?
Yes, and this is sorry, this is something na even ano ba, even yung mga ano ba, I haven't seen by far content creators so far na nag-touch base dito. Siguro merong yung merong paalala, ganito ganyan.
Oh,
But like creating a live session for it,
opo.
creating what do you call this? A specific um episode for it is I haven't seen someone doing it unless there's a doctor around.
Oo.
But here the only difference is that uh we'll make it again more relatable,
Totoo
no?
po.
So since there will be people na mag-join and mag-view ng episode for today, we will appreciate if if you would like to share, and so we can talk about it, no? Kasi
Actually, Miss
um
Pami is sharing something sa sa comment box na the first one
w-
was people doesn't talk about it kasi some things it isn't real. Tapos so many people tell me na nasa isip mo lang yan. Wala si Lord sa puso mo, kulang ka ng pananampalataya. Yeah,
that
that's actually the most common reaction. I agree with that.
um we now again, ba may mga makapanood nito na baka ang isipin nila um agnostic or atheist yung mga nagla-live.
No, I'm
um
a full Christian. Just para lang may background story sila. I'm a full-fledged Christian pero I don't go to church. Just to let you know, guys.
if someone will ask me about my standpoint with religion, I
Yep,
don't I don't
understand.
really believe in that. But
Yep.
I'm always been I always take time to think, kasi there are things that you can't really explain, and
But
I'm up for it. If he, she, or it exists, then well, let's
I
get
think we have this
let's
conversation na eh. 'Di ba? We both start with that. Now, we don't believe in religion kasi 'di ba the religion is a institution itself, 'di ba?
it's an organization kasi.
Oh, we
What
have a
being
conversation
led by people with their own purpose and agenda. Don't
'di
get me
ba?
wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong, guys. So here, let's dive into it, because it ba saan pa mapunta yung usapin na yan. So okay.
Let's go
Right.
with the topic. Yep.
So here, um with what Pami mentioned earlier, na people think that it isn't real. Familiar to eh, no? Familiar to eh. May isang TV personality na nagsabi nito, no? Hindi natin siya i-diss kasi baka naman talagang wala siyang alam. Okay? Na kinakain na siya ng ng title niyang Henyo Master. So, ayun nga guys. So, ngayon, we will do our best to dig deep into it, okay? So now,
Yep.
guys, the first point that we have, that I was able to take note of is this. Um, so we will break down what are the warning signs. That's the first. Ano ba? Should should I put it this way? Warning signs that we can spot. Kasi um alam mo yun, I suppose that the warning signs are really, may mga tao talagang napakagaling magtago ng kanilang mga nararamdaman. Alam mo yun?
Actually, very totoo 'yan. Ako
May
naniniwala ako
ganun.
dun.
May
Normally,
ganun.
actually, that's the scary part kasi about it. Ako ako wala akong research, guys. Not research. Whatever I'm gonna share right now is just based on my own experience po. Um, I'm so sorry wala akong research. I have a lot of, marami akong nakalista sa agenda ko.
Can I give two examples?
Yeah, go.
Have you heard of Chester Bennington? Have you
Not
heard
really.
of Robert? Chester
Sorry, sorry.
Bennington is the vocalist of Linkin
No,
Park.
Park, yeah. And then the Robbie
Um,
Williams.
Robin Williams.
And Robin Williams.
Guys, guys, in their final moments,
They're happy.
there's they're even smiling.
Yeah,
They're even smiling, which makes it scary.
it
Kasi
is.
alam mo yun, and then nagulantang ang mundo nung maibalita na they already passed away.
Totoo.
And
Uh,
alam mo
yeah.
yun, with the increasing number of, cases, may comment dito sabi ni Pami, if merong technology na, alam mo yun, ipapa-experience mo yung utak ng depressed or someone suicidal, maybe they will understand na not religion, not simple advice na okay lang yan. Kaya kaya mo yan. Won't work but serious and extensive na gamutan. Yes, that's true. That is so true. Um, Kasi they won't understand unless they're the ones who's experiencing it.
Opo.
And sometimes, or well, most of the time, if you're the one who's experiencing it, you don't even know that you are in that spot already. That's what's scary about it.
Ako dyan, naniniwala ako dyan. Um, admittedly, admittedly, um, just to let, yeah, na-share ko ba sa'yo to? That I went
I
through
think
that?
I think not yet. Pero hi muna kay Effie. One of
Hi,
my one of my trainers before. So
hello
yep.
po. So
Okay.
yun.
So you haven't told me anything about it before. You haven't told me. You've
So yun,
alam, alam mo yon, nagtataka ako, ang dami mong na-share dito, which is the viewers would
no,
of course appreciate it. Kasi alam mo yon, kasi of course I won't be surprised because that's something that is so sensitive enough that if you are not ready to talk it out with me even though we're this close, of course
oo.
that you will be understood. And
And, yun. Hindi naman sa hindi ko siya sinishare to you. I think didn't, it just so happened na normally kasi yung pinag-uusapan nating dalawa when we're talking with each other is, di ba, puro scientific ganon, scientific ganyan. Di ba? Favorite topic nating pagtalunan yung mga ganon eh. Di ba? Yun yung normal na laman ng conversation natin. Normally, I share this part of my life with people who is actually, yung 'di ba madali nga akong makaramdam pag pa-mental breakdown na yung tao. Pag medyo nararamdaman kong tagilid na. That's actually the time that I share it with them. Kasi I want them to know na hindi sila nag-iisa. That's what I want them to feel kasi. Na it's not just you who's going through it. So, tapos parang, yun. So, that's why I share it with other people. So, if I haven't shared it with you, I do apologize.
well,
Pero
that
yun,
means that well that I don't think if that's a good thing. Well, that means so far I don't I'm doing I'm doing great. I'm doing great with making other people see that I'm just fine. I'm cool. I'm cool. But
mm-mm.
by far, I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't had this experience. So this is something. This is an area new to me. But of course, I know that this area exists. No,
Ah,
this area exists, and the main reason why at some point medyo takot akong mag-touch base dito, it's because I don't have by far the things that I've been doing works in terms of convincing myself that um I have to move forward no matter what. But lately I don't know guys if this is one sign na one of the warning sign. I'm not sure. Kasi
mm-mm.
lately I I have this statement na that the main reason why I need to move forward, it's because there are people that doesn't want to see me inside the box. Um, there are
Mm.
people that doesn't want uh that believes in me that I can, that believes in me that um, things things are gonna get better.
Yeah.
And alam mo yun, the support system that I have, even though I honestly don't know if I deserve it because, you know, I'm a straight up a-hole. But I'm glad to get those kinds of family members, friends. It feels good. It feels good. Now, what if, hold on, lalo na if na-experience mo yung ganito, kahit sobrang napakalit na bagay, it will cost your life. Yes, that's true. Sobrang spontaneous ng mga suicidal kasi anything will trigger them, lalo na pag nasa edge na sila. That is also true.
Very true yan. Totoo yan. Naniniwala ako dyan. Laki ng paniniwala ko dyan. I'm
And
telling
I'm not sure how to agree with it, but I honestly, guys, um, you know, I don't know what you really feel, or what you felt before, but whoever needs to hear this, ngayon pa lang sa start ng video na to, um, uh, I don't know, magiging okay din ang lahat. This is something that I usually say kapag alam mo, may nasa spot akong kaibigan na is not doing okay. Um, once you're ready, once you're ready, if it's not me, you can share it with someone you trust to ease up the burden. Kasi that's at some point that's where it's sometimes sabi nga ni Pami will, you know, will put the person in a tight spot, as in sa pinakasulok, which they will feel trapped, and that's one of the points. So right now, let me insert this, okay?
Go.
So the first point is, or the first warning sign is feeling, all right? Feeling or statements of hopelessness. Guys, pang guilty ata ako doon sa part na yun. Um, if you know someone, right now, I don't know whoever needs to hear this, pero makaabot sana to dun sa mga taong kailangan. If you ever feel hopeless, it's not fine that you have that thought. Don't get me wrong. It's okay not to be all right. Kasi baka maka-copyright ako nung K-drama title. It's okay not to be all right. Kasi that's, alam mo yun, again, nasabi ko na to sa mga last or previous episodes natin na hindi naman palaging masaya eh. Hindi naman palaging we are winning every day. Sabi nga nila, hindi araw-araw Pasko. Pero, alam mo yun, at some very good point, for me, what I can impart on this first warning sign, kasi you have to admit it to yourself at some point that you need help. Alam mo yun, if you're that type of person, kasi 'di ba may mga introvert, 'di ba? So as we know, the main or the main attribute of introverts, of course, they're reserved. No, they're reserved. So we're not expecting them to open up to anyone else anytime soon, 'di ba? Alam mo yun,
Totoo.
that is why it all starts again, every single battle, that we need to that needs winning are most of the times the battles within. there has to be at least one single step forward in order for us or whoever needs to hear this na in order for you to in order to help yourself out. I'm sorry guys, kung makapansin niyo medyo hindi dinumero yung mga sinasabi ko ngayon. Right now I'm just trying to ano eh, I'm doing I'm doing my best, my very best to feel.
Yan.
Because of course, alam mo yun, I also have my moments of the darkest moments. And I, alam mo yun, no one's exempted experiencing those. But
Totoo.
again, kung alam mo yun, kung alam mo na you can't really hold out on your own. Alam mo yun, alam ko naman na lahat tayo meron tayong trusted confidant. Alam mo yun, meron tayong go-to person, if I may call it. We always have this go-to person that we trust the most.
Okay.
If you're ready now, I mean, if you are ready, or once you're ready, should I say, you need to open up a bit. You need to open up a bit. Kahit a bit, just a bit. Kasi from there, from that little bit, from that teeny tiny bit na pag-open up mo, it will all, it will flow naturally. Trust me. Kapag nag-start ka na mag-open up. And sabi ni Pame dito, what pisses me off, may mga taong ginagamit ang social media to seek help. May nagbibigay ng hint na they're going through something. Someone will say na attention seeker, but mapakailangan i-post. Actually, at some very good point, if you're going through something, this is just my take on it. You can always resolve everything in private kasi. What happens most of the time if we tend to go on social media, ranting, venting out, it kills your own way of dealing with important matters in your life. I mean, that's where people can get into your decision making. It's okay to get insights. It's okay. But at the end of the day, there are really instances that we really have to win the battles in private without other people knowing. That doesn't mean that doesn't necessarily mean we have to win the battles alone. That's two different things.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I get your point. I get your point. I get where you're going at. Now, I'll paint a picture for you kung paano yung sitwasyon na yun. Ito tong pinag-uusapan natin.
Oh.
For anyone who hasn't experienced this, I'll paint a picture for you guys. So this is how it feels like. This is how it looks like. Okay? When you're going through this certain phase, suicidal, having a suicidal tendency and being depressed, you actually get up every morning questioning if you're still alive. That's the first thing. The moment that you open your eyes, instead of you actually feeling that you're alive, you question if you're alive. The reason that that's how it feels is not because hindi siya dahil sa sumuko ka na sa buhay. It's not that because of that. The reason you question that is because, just to let you know, guys, I always read in SOCMED that when people are sad, they tag it as depressed. Guys, I'm not invalidating you guys. But just so you know, feeling depressed doesn't mean that you're sad. Feeling depressed, just to let you know, is when you're devoid of emotion. You don't know what's sad, you don't know what's happy, you don't know what's sad. And the reason that I'm telling you guys kung paano ko siya alam, when I was depressed when I was 16 years old, I didn't cry for a whole year. Because I don't know emotion. I don't even understand kapag pinapagalitan ako ng parents ko. I don't know if I should feel happy. Alam mo yun, I'm a blank canvas of emotion. During the whole time that I was going through it, I was a blank canvas. So, that's why, yan, bigat ba, Joe? Bigat, diba? That's why, that's why I want to talk about this. Because I want people to understand, yung mga nanonood, yung mga nakikinig, if you have friends na medyo nakikita nyo na medyo sablay yung reaksyon, na parang pag tumatawa, pag may nagjo-joke, tatawa sila, tas pilit, tatawa sila, tapos late yung tawa nila, nakatawa na yung buong grupo, tsaka pa lang siya tatawa. Or may nangyaring hindi maganda, hindi niya alam paano mag-react, kung iiyak ba siya, malulungkot ba siya. Guys, kausapin niyo yung kaibigan niyo yun, or yung family member niyo na yun. Because, you know why? I'm telling you guys, that person is already going there. Papunta na siya dun sa part na yun. Sa part na hindi niya na alam, hindi niya na naiintindihan yung emosyon niya. Up until to the point na magiging blank canvas of emotion ka na. And just to let you know guys, I came to a point na pinapalo ako ng papa ko, I'm not even crying. After nga akong paluin, I just asked him, tapos ka na? I didn't even feel pain. That's how difficult that situation is. So, imagine that. That's why I told you guys, I'm gonna paint it for you. How dark it is. Ay, ganun siya ka-dark, guys. From the very moment you wake up, you question, am I still alive? You're not gonna question, why am I still alive? No, am I still alive? If you notice, people who's depressed tend to hurt themselves. Suicide and depression goes hand in hand. You know why? The only reason for us to realize that we're still alive is if we feel hurt. If we see blood, I actually still have marks here in my arms. I would slash myself every day, just for me to verify. Buhay pa ba ako? Kasi parang hindi eh. So that's what I would do. Are you crying? Why are you crying, bro? Why are you crying, dude? Ang bigat ng topic.
Parang nito, nung nag-paint ka ng picture,
Natawa na iyak nung nag-paint ng picture. Sorry, guys.
alam mo, hindi kasi nung nag-drop ka ng statement na am I still alive? There are points in time that when I opened my eyes, I asked, another day. Alam mo yun, I don't know
Pami, so while you're trying to push back your tears. Sabi ni Miss Pami, I used to do that kasi before I had no one to help me. My family di nila alam nangyayari sa akin since I lived far away from them. I didn't have anyone I can trust na matutulungan ako. So final resort ko is to look for someone on SOCMED. Luckily, I found people who helped me sa buhay ko till now. One example din yung mga K-pop artists. si Sully, yeah, she was calling out people, she gave hints, pero mas lumalahit sa kanya. Which, yes, I definitely agree. It's fine to call out sa soulmate. I actually went through the phase, the depression phase, the suicidal phase, without my parents even knowing that I was suicidal and depressed. Because during that time, the family is starting to break up. So they had no idea that that's what's happening. So, yun. Tumiyak, bro. Ang bigat ng feeling. Ba't na natin pinag-usapan to? Iiyak ka pala.
Kasi,
But that just means, that just means that meron
alam mo,
meron ka kasi daanan dude eh. Uy,
alam mo
meron
yung,
kasi, di ba? Napag natin yan lagi.
I don't know, sa mga nanonood or sa mga makakapanood, if you ever felt like saying the moment you open your eyes na, ba't pa ako nagising? Another day.
Hmm.
Um, alam mo yun, from that point, just like what I did, that's the main reason why I was able to, baby steps to get through it. Alam mo yun, actually, tama si Pami.
Yeah.
One of the the clear warning signs is that
Yeah.
actually nandito yun sa point na kasama yan eh. Kasama yan dito.
Actually, yun yung pinakahalatang sign eh. Yan yung
Oo, yung evidence.
Oo, yan.
Mabilis mapagod. Mapagod what? Yes, mentally, emotionally, physically. And
Oo.
mabilis kang mapagod, and the things that you enjoy before, you're not already enjoying it anymore. No matter how hard you try to to distract yourself, it's not, it doesn't budge the feeling that I'm not sure what and how to call it, the feeling that you have inside. It doesn't even move an inch.
Oo, yung fire mo sa loob, yung passion to do things, passion to live, di ba? Yun yung unang-unang mamamatay sa'yo.
Actually, totoo yun. Kumbaga parang the things that others can see and the experiences and emotions that you are currently feeling, actually those are the things that is already killing you slowly. Now, yung suicide, I think that's just the end product of it. And alam mo yun, that's right. Sabi ni Pami, kung meron kayong ka-work, kaibigan, anyone, Facebook friend, what else? Yung may abrupt changes sa behavior and routine kilos. Be human enough to reach out. Kahit hindi ikaw yung ganong klase ng tao, because there is some point that you would feel it. And that goes to
everyone.
Go on.
Ako, Joe, si KD maano niya to eh. Nakita niya na to. I actually do that. Diba, bilang ako kasi, as a person, malakas yung intuition ko, diba? I just have to look at someone's eyes and I'll know exactly how they feel, what's going on in their head, without them really telling me what's happening. Ganun kalakas kasi yung intuition ko. We used to actually, when I was actually working with KD, meron kami isang friend, actually isang ka-work. Hindi naman namin siya close ni KD eh. Pero I actually reach out to him. Kasi I saw how, paano siya mag-react sa mga bagay-bagay. And then I actually listened to him. Actually, I spent time. Parang late kaming umuwi because I really wanna talk to him. I wanna understand what's happening. What's going on in his head. Yung ganun. Kasi ayoko nga, kasi ako talaga, after I went through the depression and the suicidal part, it became a life goal na if I see anyone, if I meet anyone who I think needs help, immediate attention, and they don't have anyone to reach out to, ako agad yung sumasalo. That's my life goal kasi sabi ko nga sa mga kaibigan ko, sa mga nakilala ko na nakausap ko na about this, I always tell them, I don't want people to go through the same thing that I went through. So if kaya kitang saluhin, if I can at least, bawasan ko man lang yung nararamdaman mo, or kahit papaano maramdaman mo na may kasama ka, then I'll gladly do the part. Katulad ng ginagawa ko sa'yo, di ba? I talk to you 24/7. Actually, that's the reason why I talk to you 24/7. Kahit minsan, yung mga sinasabi ko sa'yo, mga inaasar na lang kita, or nag-vent out ako sa'yo, kung ano-anong binivent out ko sa'yo, tapos nag-share ako sa'yo. You might not notice it, but that's actually my way of actually engaging with you. Kasi remember the last, nung 'di ba, the other night, remember you were breaking down. And before you broke down, naramdaman na kita, 'di ba? 'Di ba? I already felt na you're gonna break down na. 'Di ba? Sabi ko nga sa iyo, iyak mo lang, boy. Actually, that's why I parang ginawa ko siyang mantra na every day I have to talk to you. As long as you're awake, I would have to talk to you. I don't want you, kasi me as your friend, I don't want you to feel na wala kang kasama. Diba? So, kung mapapansin mo kahit minsan wala nang kwenta yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, yun. Kaya kahit tawa lang ako ng tawa, puro haha, puro emoji yung sinisend ko sa'yo, I just wanna make sure na alam mong nandyan ako. Diba? And then, sabi ni Miss Pami, kasi naiyak ka na, sabi ni Miss Pami, sad kasi like any other illnesses, you can't control it. Kahit na sabihin natin nasa isip mo lang yan, kaya mo yan controlin. Di ganun kadali yun. Sobrang hirap, I swear. Agreed. One thing na mahirap kasi about this sickness is nasa utak siya eh. It's on your mental state. It's not visible to other people. Sabi mo nga, pwede mo siyang itago. Pwede kang ngumiti, pwede kang tumawa para hindi malaman ng ibang tao. Diba?
My take on it is that it's not visible to others, and most of the time, it can be even hidden from your own self.
Actually, pwede mong paniwalain yun kasi tricky ang mind ng tao eh. If you're smart, you can trick yourself.
That's the reason why, alam mo yun, I'm not sure but for me, it's a good thing na we are doing this every day, because alam mo yun, there is a way for me. Kaya alam nyo guys, to be honest, if you guys think that we can help or we are helping you guys out,
Ay, nawala si Joe. Joe, you're
may tumawag kasi, siya panigurado yung kapatid ko to, ginagamit niya yung account ng tatay ko. Ano ba? If you think guys that we are helping you by any means, you also are helping us. Because aside from the people that I go to, if I need someone to talk to, this is also a way for me to express my thoughts and share. That's why kung mapapansin nyo, hindi ko kinall out si Shay nung nilaglag niya ako dun sa part na yun. nung shinare niya, I didn't choose to call her out because it's true. It's true. Even if I laugh with you guys, we get rowdy. But there are times that when I'm being left alone and I'm not doing anything, um, uh, I question the things that I've done before. The things that
Mm.
created so much impact in in my life in general. Um, and it's hard. Promise. There's part of
Totoo yan.
there's part of the points, the second and the third warning sign that we can relate it to. The second is rage,
Ano,
anger, seeking revenge, and the third warning sign is feeling trapped. Those those outbursts, um, alam mo yun, it can be rage and anger towards others and yourself. Revenge and the feeling that you are trapped. Yun nga yung lagi kong ginagamit na phrase, which is you are pinned down in the corner. Yun yung ano, guys, yun yung isa sa mga mahirap na warning sign. Mahirap siya spot. Even yung taong nakakaranas nun mismo can't even identify if they're in that situation already. Excuse me. That's what's hard. Eh. And Pammy will agree with it. Shay would agree with it. And it's 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 really heavy. I mean, I'm not really sure why why we even talked about this. I know this is a and brave content that we have here, but
ang hirap
it's it's
pag-usapan.
it's
Hirap,
really
di ba?
heavy. It's really heavy because it branches out to so many underlying topics. So
Sabi
ano
ni
mo
Pam,
yun?
yeah. Imagine you wake up every day na sobrang random yung mood mo. Yung masaya ka, excited ka sa araw, how it'll go. Tapos the moment na paglabas mo ng bahay, biglang mawawalan ka ng gana. Sometimes yung mga bagay na gustong-gusto mong gawin, tatamarin ka na. Hindi ka na magiging productive hanggang sa palala ng palala kasi legit na gusto mo na lang matulog. Hindi ka rin gaganahan. Which is very true.
On point.
Uh, Oo, totoo yan. You start to lose your passion kasi. Pag ano ka na, pag nandun ka na, papunta ka na dun, nandun ka na sa plane na yon, nandun ka na sa plane na yon, you start to lose passion na parang mas gusto mo na lang umupo sa sulok, wala kang gagawin, you're just gonna sit there, um, wala, tutulala, ganon. I actually remember when I was going through this, my room was actually, yung ano ko, yung kortina ko sa kwarto ko is makapal. And I don't actually have lights. Hindi ako nag-iilaw kasi I don't want any, parang ayoko ng kahit anong klaseng liwanag sa kwarto ko. I just want it dark. Kasi feeling ko mas comfortable ako dun sa darkness. Parang it's a comforting thing for me na kapag madilim. Tapos ayokong
Hello,
gumalaw.
darkness, my friend.
You don't wanna, get up. You don't wanna do anything. Totoo yung sinasabi ni Miss Pami. Even if you're like me, di ba, ako kasi I do arts. You tend to actually leave it eh. Na parang darating ka sa point na ayaw mo nang damputin yung lapis, ayaw mo nang damputin yung paintbrush, you just wanna leave it. Ganun. Ganun siya. Tapos yung sabi mo point na feeling rage, yung galit ka every time, 'di ba? Parang nagkakaroon ka ng anger management issue. Na konting kibot galit ka, mainit ulo mo, na parang lahat ng bagay, ultimo napitik ka lang, nabunutan ka ng isang pirasong buhok, bad trip ka na for the rest of the day. May ganun ka talagang moments. Kasi parang lahat kaaway mo eh. Alam mo yun, wala ka naman talaga technically kaaway, pero lahat kaaway mo. And the worst thing about this is, after kasi nun, di ba, after nung rage, just to let you know guys, para alam niyo yung after effect. Di ba, nagwala ka, tapos after nun, you're gonna hurt yourself kasi sisisihin, dun ka naman, after mong magwala, after mong sumabog, sisisihin mo na naman yung sarili mo. You're gonna contemplate what you did, tapos dun ka na parang, ano ba naman yan? Ganyan ka. Na parang ano ka, parang sasabihin mo, iisipin mo, wala akong kwenta. Ganon. Parang nanggalit na naman ako na ibang tao. Yung ganon, just, tapos, yung ganong feeling. Tapos, alam mo yon yung darating sa point na parang napapagod ka na lang din sa sarili mo. Pagod ka na, ikaw mismo pagod ka na sa sarili mo.
That's so true.
Wait, hirap. Ang hirap, sobra. Sobrang hirap niya. So may side effect po yung galit na yun, yung rage na yun. After nun, may side effect which is mas mahirap po. Actually ako, admittedly, ito Joe, ito para alam mo na rin, bro. Ako, aminado naman ako. Alam mo ba kung bakit sabi ko, ikaw muna mag-host ng live? Diba, I DM'd you, sabi ko, ikaw mag-host ulit ng live. The reason for that is actually, earlier today, diba nagko-crochet nga ako? I was doing crochet. The weird thing about kasi pag nagkaroon ka ng mental issue is it won't leave you kasi. It's gonna stay there. So ako kasi, I still have anxiety. So what happened was, di ba ako yung nag-host yesterday? Tapos, the tricky part is that it was replayed on my head kanina. And I felt bad na ako yung nag-host kahapon. I felt anxiety actually kanina. Which is the reason why I asked you, sabi ko sa'yo nung piniem kita, Joe, ikaw ulit mag-host. Kasi I felt na parang ang pangit ng ginawa ko kahapon. You know, all of the negative things. Although alam ko naman sa sarili ko na hindi yun totoo. Pero it eats me up. So, para alam mo. So, you have an idea why sometimes ganon. So, yun yung rason talaga bakit yan to. So, yun yung rage ko. May rage pa rin ako sa sarili ko na hindi ko pa rin, may mga times na ini-invalidate ko yung kakayanan ko. Okay. Tapos, sabi ni Miss Pami, I realized na depressed ako 8 years after. Kinain ako ng buong buo to the point na ang dami kong nasayang na taon, trabaho, opportunities, at madaming maling desisyon. Sinira ako ng depression, pati relationships ko, buhay ko. Hanggang ngayon, napagaling pa ako. I swear if nakaramdam ka na, i-consider mo na magpa-check or isa-isay mo mga possible reason. Ba't ka na-depress at solusyonan mo habang maaga pa? Totoo. Now, the difficult part here, pasensya ka na, Joa, medyo nagkakaintindihan kami ni Miss Pami. So, the difficult part kasi dun sa, yung iisa-isahin mo yung possible reason ba't ka na-depress. Minsan kasi, sa sobrang collective na nung reason, hindi mo na alam kung saan ka mag-start. Where to start to fix yourself. Yun yung problema kapag ang dami na nagpatong-patong na. Sabi ni Miss Pami, she's been going through it for 8 years. Totoo, guys. It actually doesn't go away. I don't believe it goes away. Kasi ako, me, myself, I'm already, I've been through this for 10 years already. Pero it's still the same thing. There would still be days na ayokong bumangon. There would still be days na napapagod na ako. There would still be days na parang, can I just end my life? May ganun. So, it doesn't really go away. That's why I want to break the stigma. Kasi, alam mo yun, ang daming taong nagsasuffer ng gantong sitwasyon. I have a lot of people na kilala ko. They're going through the same thing, pero wala silang mapagsabihan. Diba? I know alam ko meron na tayong hotline, 'di ba? For mental health, 'di ba? Meron na,
Yes,
pero kasi how open are we Filipinos to the fact na kapag nagpa-check ka sa psychologist, hindi ka baliw? 'Di ba? How open are we na ba to that fact na hindi lang craziness yung hindi lang naman yun yung pwedeng gamutin ng psychologist eh. Baka kasi kailangan mo lang ng professional help, kailangan lang ng kausap, di ba? Kagaya ng depression, anxiety, di ba? Social, ang dami kasing ang daming pwedeng maging cause. So, yan yung sinasabi ni Miss Pami na you go through it for a long period of time. Totoo. I think the reason why it extends ng napakahaba is because sa society kasi natin, sa Filipino culture kasi, when you go to a psychiatrist, krung-krung ka.
True.
Diba? Diba? That kailangan nandun ka sa pulang bubong. Kapag nagpakita ka sa psych, dapat magpa-admit ka agad sa pulang bubong. Diba? Which is, diba? The hotline doesn't work. Really? I haven't tried it kasi. I just saw it, pero I never tried it. So yun.
So basically, pinopromote nila pero it doesn't work. What's the sense?
That's the sad part, diba?
I don't see the purpose.
Actually, may nagko-comment dito sa room. Kasi I have a roommate here. Actually, we're the same, actually. Medyo mas matakas lang ata yung tama ko sa kanya.
Yan, dapat ganyan yung topic nyo,
mas,
yung mga topic relationship.
mas malala yung tama ko sa kanya. Actually, just to share with you guys, ganito kasi yun. Alam ko pinag-usapan natin depression and diba, depression. Kasi yung depression, once you're out of it, halimbawa may days na okay ka, diba? Ganun naman eh. Pag medyo nasanay ka na, syempre ako 10 years sanay na ako, diba? Medyo kilala ko na yung yung timpla ko. So may mga araw na okay ako. Wag mo lang ako matitrigger. Most of the, sabi ni JC, most of the time hindi. Which is very true. Ako admittedly, one side effect kasi ng depression ko is I have social anxiety. Growing up, I was an extrovert. Just to let you know, guys. Growing up, I was an extrovert. Mahilig ako maglaro sa labas, mahilig ako makipagkaibigan. When I went through the depression stage, I became an introvert. So, naging reserve akong tao. So, I talk to very selected people only. And then, actually, yung kapatid ko, she's psychologist kasi ganyan nga yung situation. Nagtara siya ng psych. And then, so ako, personally, I have social anxiety. Which is, bawal akong makakita ng maraming tao.
Yan ba, Shay, wait lang is that the same as you feel like claustrophobic with so many people? Pag ang daming tao?
Parang ganun siya. Yung parang hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo suddenly when you see a lot of people. Ako kasi when I see a lot of people, I tend to actually cry. For some weird reason, pag ang dami kong taong nakikita, like I remember nung New Year. So namalengke kami ni Mama, tapos inantay ko siya sa sa pila ng tricycle kasi may dinaanan pa siya. Siguro nakatayo lang ako doon from ranging from 15 to 25 minutes lang ako nakatayo doon. Nagchat-chat na ako sa mga kasama ko dito sa bahay na gusto ko nang umiyak. Naiiyak na ako. Kasi nalobat yung headset ko. Nalobat yung earphone ko. One way of me actually distracting myself kapag nasa labas ako because I have social anxiety which I already accepted. But
that's why I most of the time I carry two types of earphones, my earbuds and my wired earphones.
I learned
main reason kasi parang it feels like it's hard let me share one instance and no one ever knew this when and then it happened. 2020 I was working with a BPO company sa Cubao, Cyber Park. So high rise. I have fear of heights. Acrophobic po ako, mga kaibigan. I don't like being put on high grounds. No square. Plus, what happened was my shift back then it's 6 p.m. The normal na dating ko sa office is 4 p.m. Now, what happened was I didn't know na may lindol. So lobby pa lang, oh gosh, ang daming tao. And To cool myself down, I went outside. So mga magfa-five, it's a bit long. Tagal bago paakyatin and all that stuff. Now, what happened was when everyone is already out of the lobby, that's the time I went in. I used the elevator, and I forgot that during a earthquake, elevator shouldn't be used, but it's active. So I went up using the elevator. I was called out by the guard. Sir, bakit po kayo gumamit ng elevator? Sorry po, hindi ko po alam kasi active naman po. What happened was, when I went in sa prod, papunta ng locker area, nakasalubong ko sila. Nakasalubong ko rin siya before. Kasi magkatrabaho kami. So, ang dami nila. Ang dami nila. Ang dami nila. And then, dumaan kami sa isang makipot na daan. I think that's the fire exit. And ang dami namin. From that point, hindi ko na alam yung anong gagawin. Nagpapawis na ako. Nakita ko nung nurse. Sir, namumutla ka po. Okay ka lang ba? Sabi ko, hindi ako makahinga.
Yeah.
The main part, the cutest part there is, pinaligiran pa ako nila.
Mm-hmm.
Okay ka lang. Ako lang ginaganon yung likod ko niya.
Gano'n kang atake.
I'm like, give me some room. Sorry, give me some room. No room. As in, sinubukan ko. I did my best. Ginanon ko yung umaakay sa akin. Ganyan. Sinubukan kong tumayo. Tapos, natumba ako. I even tried, kasi nasa, anong floor ba yun? 7 or 10, if my memory serves me right. I'm not sure. So we have to go down. Inaalalayan na ako. Nakakapit ako sa handrail. And dun nasa baba na, what happened was, kasi pinaupo na nila ako and there's so much shortness of breathing. Yung pulse rate was off the charts. Tumawag na sila ng ambulance. Because no one knows. Even her.
Totoo.
She doesn't even know that I have that tendency. She even told one of the TL, because just to share, we were not in good terms back then. So what happened was, I forgot the right word, pero she's just at some point making it up, something like that. I haven't heard it clearly. So parang ganun. But it's just, I'm making it up, something like that.
Oo.
I don't even give any shit back then, because all I just want to do is to lay down my back and just rest. And then one of the TLs back then is massaging my back, hands, my head, and it doesn't seem to calm me down. Kasi ang dami pa rin tao sa paligid kasi.
Hanggat nandami pa nila, hanggat nakikita mo silang lahat.
So, it's like,
continue lang siya.
tapos nung sinabi na gusto mo bandalin ka sa hospital, no. I don't like the vibe of any hospital, no matter the size, how big it is, how small it is. Clinic, no, not really. Basta I don't like the vibe. So yun. So kaya ko na-share kasi yun nga yung social anxiety na nasabi mo. That's the time. And I didn't. That's the worst part. That's the worst part of it. That's the first time that I even experienced it. And
Talaga ba?
I'm glad that hindi na siya nasundan and I'm really hoping na hindi na. Because
Sana.
I feel weak, to be honest. I feel weak. And knowing me, I don't like the feeling of being weak, of being vulnerable. I hate that.
Good for you pag hindi na masundan. Good for you. Kasi ako, continuous siya actually. If I go out of the house, bawal lalabas lang ako ng bahay. And I go out, I don't have, where are you, Joe? What happened to your cam?
I don't know.
Ayan,
There.
bumalik there. So yun.
Sorry.
So, if I step out of the house, tapos wala akong earphone, mapapansin mo yung mata ko, paakala mo may hinahanap ako lagi. Kala mo meron akong hinahanap sa... Oo, ganyan ako, aligaga ako pag lumabas ako ng bahay na wala akong earphone. Hindi ako mapakali. Nakagalan yung mata ko, ganun yung mata ko. Galaw yun siya ng galaw. Ikot lang siya ng ikot. Wala akong hinahanap. It's just that, it's my social anxiety na kapag nakakita ako ng tumpok ng tao, may matitrigger sa akin. Na
And it
biglang
feels
parang
like,
ba
and
ako
it
sa
feels
bahay.
like there's pair of eyes watching you.
Oo, parang ganun. Tapos, habang tumatagal, yun, gusto ko nang umiyak kasi, alam mo yun, kasi naaawa ako sa sarili ko. Yun yung point na gusto ko nang umiyak kasi naawa ko sa self ko na, ano ba to? Bakit ba ganito ako? Kasi kung normal akong tao, I mean, normal naman ako. I'm pretty much normal. It's just so happens that I have flaws. Diba? Which is very human. Diba? It's just that, kumbaga, kung kagaya ko nung kalalasan ng mass, hindi dapat ganito. So yun, may mga times na nakakaawa sa sarili, di ba? Na, that's why, if you notice, pag sa training, mapapansin mo ako sa training, it will take time bago ako makipag-usap sa buong group eh. Di ba? Mapapansin mo lang, pa isa-isa lang yung kinakausap ko. Hindi ako makikipag-usap sa lahat kasi, parang it takes time for me to accept the fact na kailangan kong makisama sa isang buong grupo na to. And actually, ako admittedly, eto natatawa yung mama ko dito eh. Kasi tinatanong niya ako bakit ayaw ko sa tao. Sabi niya sa akin, ba't ayaw mo sa tao? Sabi ko sa kanya, ayaw ko lang talaga sa tao. Sabi niya sa akin, bakit? Ano bang gagawin sa'yo ng tao? Wala lang. Sabi ko, basta ayaw ko sa tao. Sabi ko, kung hindi nga lang ako binabayaran ka ako sa trabaho ko para makipag-usap sa tao, ayoko magtrabaho ng ganyan. Hindi ko gagawin yan kung hindi na ako bayad at hindi ako kumikita ng malaki. Diba?
Totoo.
Alam mo yun? Siguro kaya nga rin ako naging call center agent kasi I don't get to really face with people ng yung normal, diba? Yung normal day job, you get to face people eh. Ito kasi
Totoo.
hindi eh. Diba? You just
Front-facing.
Oo. So, alam mo yun, ang daming side effects and kaya gusto kong pag-usapan yung itong mabigat pero that's why I wanna talk about it because sabi mo it branches to a lot of things. Ang dami niya kasing nagdadamay talaga. Tapos, sabi ni Miss Pami, there are some ren na sobrang nagtitimpe, tapos pag napuno, dun mag-anxiety attack, tapos sobrang lala. Kaya advice ko rin, it's okay to cry. Yeah, I actually have episodes of this. I have episodes of that.
Wait lang,
Ayan.
Pami, ito ha. Ito yun, tawag na to. Pam, ito yung nangyari sa akin that time. We don't have any, well, sa side kasi ng mga step brothers and sisters ko, they have asthmatic tendencies. I'm not sure where it's coming from, if it's from the genes of my biological father or not. So, yeah, di ako makahinga, cold sweat, tataranta na hilo. Yun. Yeah, that's one of the things that I felt. Thank you. Sabi pa ni Pami, no extreme rights pala for you. That's also one thing. I tried. That's one big leap for me. Before, we were with Kay and Chloe family day sa isang company pinagtrabahuan namin before. Pinagtrabahuan ko before. EK. Now, sa EK, of course, people would recommend you to try space shuttle, diba? Space shuttle. Because it's, yeah. I tried. And I'm in front. I'm in front. I'm in front. I did that to myself, yes.
Yeah. Mali ka
And
dun, bro.
after the ride, you know what happened? I'm like I'm like a freaking vegetable na pinakuluan. My legs, sabi nga ni Thor, sabi ni Thanos, legs turned into jelly. Legit yun, guys. Sobrang lumong-lumo ako. Hindi ko kinaya.
Nilagyan mo
Ayun.
yelo?
Ayaw mag-ano, ayaw na
Yun. So sabi ni Pami, marami akong kilala na may social anxiety kasi natatakot sila i-judge ng mga tao. Most of them, sobrang baba ng self-esteem or anti-self. Well, ako yung add one out dito. Add one out ako sa social anxiety. I have social anxiety but I have 100% confidence with myself. 'Di ba alam mo yun, Joel, malaki ang tiwala ko sa sarili ko pero may social anxiety ako. 'Di ba? Kasi ako kasi yung tipo ng tao na siguro kasi yung sa akin, the reason why I have self-confidence na rin is because I've been going through this scenario for a long time na. Long time na eh. Hindi na siya yung kahapon lang or a year ago or 2 years ago.
You're
Diba? So
not
medyo
new about it.
medyo sanay-sanay na si ate. So nasanay na ako na kahit may social anxiety ako, marunong ako mag-step up, marunong ako mag-vocalize kung ano yung gusto kong sabihin. Pero, when you see me outside, ano talaga, tawag dito, makikita mo ako, naka-earphone talaga ako. Kasi yung social anxiety ko, sobra. Minsan kahit walang tugtog yung earphone ko eh. Kahit walang tugtog.
There. You just have
for
to stay there.
Oo, feel secure na gano'n, na okay lang ako. Ganon. Yan, yung social anxiety na yan. Hindi yan joke, maraming akala. Alis ka na. Paparehan mo.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
Bulage. So, yun. Yan, ayan, isa sa mga isa sa mga pinakamalaking effect yan, yung social anxiety. Na, antag dito. Minsan, isa pa yan sa mga sinasabi, akala nag-iinarte lang. Yung ayaw makipag-usap sa tao, sinasabi, ayaw mo lang, nag-iinarte ka lang. Or minsan, ayan, ito pa, minsan masakit dyan sa social anxiety. Pag may social anxiety ka, tapos ayaw mo makihalubilo, minsan iniisip ng ibang tao, nagyayabang ka lang.
Antisocial ka agad.
Oo, kaya antisocial ka lang, ayaw mo makipag-usap. Minsan sabihin na ayaw mo makipag-usap sa amin kasi feeling mo di mo kami ka-level. 'Di ba? That's one stigma na na dapat tinitigil natin. Kasi social anxiety is serious. Ang hirap atakihin sa public ng social anxiety. Ako, kinakahiya ko yung sarili ko pagkatapos eh. Totoo, ako pag nagka-episode ako sa gitna sa labas, pagkatapos nun, iyang-iya ako sa sarili ko. Sobra. Di bali nang magkaroon ako ng anxiety attack sa loob ng bahay, wag lang sa labas. Miss Pami said, ang sa akin kasi, I'm scared of adults. Probably dahil sa trauma, kaya medyo mahirap kasi naapektuhan work ko before and everyday life. Buti na lang na uso work from home. Agree. Actually, that's one thing na gusto ko rin sa work from home. Totoo. Totoo yan. Kaya ayoko rin mawala sa work from home. Kasi at least dito, I don't have to interact with a lot of people. So medyo nare-reserve yung energy ko for other things. Kasi kapag may social anxiety ka, tapos kailangan mong makipag-usap sa ibang tao outside, it drains you talaga. Nakakaubos ng energy eh. Diba? Tapos sabi niya, tapos tingin sa'yo weirdo. Totoo po, aminado ako. Aminado ako dyan.
I don't take that as an insult or something derogative, the weirdo. I don't
Hindi
know.
naman siya I think it depends. Siguro, it depends how you use it.
Ako, for me, if I'm being called weirdo, that means that I don't think like that.
You don't,
Most people, like the masses.
Oo.
I don't think like them. It's not that I'm putting myself on high regard. That simply means that my mind works differently. I operate differently. My my point of views, it may differ from most, not maybe not all, but most of the people, because you don't want to conform with the norm. You always want to break something, break status quo, break stigmas, break the norm that you
Oh,
know that's how it works. So alam mo yun, parang
ayan. Sabi ni Miss Pami, alam mo yung feeling na pag inatake ka, conscious ka at aware ka sa mga nangyari. Pero yung katawan mo, di nakikinig. Mag-start ka sumigaw, mangisay, tapos naging stiff katawan mo. Nakakahiya kasi pag totoo po, nakakahiya pag nahimasmasan ka. Ay, kasi
guys,
ako, meron ako, reactive ako na anxiety. May reactive ako.
merong etong mga points na to, ito, three major points that will sum up yung sinend ko kay Shay. So, ito
Okay.
guys, increase alcohol or other drug use, withdrawal from others, anxiety, agitation, or sleep problems. So, the rest of it, Shay, I think we can go ahead and summarize this from those three. From
Yun,
those three points. Because I'm guilty. I'm guilty about it. Why? Siguro kaya malapit sa puso ko si Iron Man. Why? Because there are tendencies that the main the common denominator siguro sa aming dalawa is that um we may tend to think of ourselves, we put ourselves on high regard kasi nga yung
ah,
confidence level is it may not just be only 100%. Pero once we hit that downhill downhill ride to bedrock, we both confide with alcohol, which is I know not good. Um, uh, I'm not sure if before I've experienced that part na isang buong week ako nagiinom. The next week may interval na 1 to 2 days inom na naman. Um, uh, I won't deny this fact that I have tried. Mother Nature's gift. Uh, yes, I did, viewers, and I'm not proud of it, of course, because I think that it's going to help me out. That if I will take it all in, if I'm gonna deal with it head on alone, or not really alone per se, but if I'm gonna deal with it on my own with the help of alcohol, of smoking weed before, um, to think that it's more than enough, that I'm alam mo yun, self-sufficient naman ako, so I can deal with it. But if we will, again, that's three good points kasi we tend to withdraw from others, and then confining with alcohol and drug use. Tapos the next, yung pangatlo is, where is it, yung anxiety, agitation, and constant sleep problem. Though hindi naman pwede nating lahatin na constant sleep problem, because there are people na meron talagang condition that can't sleep, that sleeps too long, things like that. Alam mo yun, but still, in terms of yung sleeping pattern mo, it's not it's off track.
yung
It's
parang
off
tipo,
track.
kagigising
Oo,
mo lang, ka pa lang, pagod ka na. Wala ka
totoo.
pang
Totoo yun.
pagod ka na, you're so exhausted. Di mo
Totoo.
alam mo yung parang walang malaman kung saan ka pagod, sa buhay o dun sa pagising.
Actually, if someone asked me, pag nagsabi akong pagod na ako, if someone asked me, saan? Pag sumagot ako ng hindi ko alam, pagtas magtatanong ng ano nga, the thing is, you really don't know eh. Alam mo yun, parang lagi kong sagot, sana alam ko din.
Oo, para may idea din ako, no, kung saan
Para,
talaga.
alam mo yun, para mabigyan kita ng idea. Sana alam ko din. Sana may idea din ako saan ako pagod.
Para masagot ko
Kasi,
yung tanong mo.
oo, para masagot natin parehas yung tanong natin, saan pa talaga ako pagod?
Sabi ni Miss Pami, iba't ibang coping mechanisms talaga bawat individual. Pero isa lang cause, no? Ang sad na di sineseryoso ng tao kung gaano ka-importante ang mental health. Totoo po.
Oo,
It's a sad
totoo
thing.
yun. It's sad, but it's real that
Oo.
most, if not all, most people just can't accept the fact that it exists. The issue exists, and it can lead to serious repercussion.
Totoo. Kasi tulad ngayon balik tayo dun sa statistics na sinabi mo kanina, 'di ba? So from 30th napunta na ng 27, sabi mo nga, 'di ba?
Oo, boy.
If you notice, just last year, 'di ba, na nag-online schooling. Ito yung pinakamasakit Pinakamasakit na na part is that when you read, 'di ba, when you go to SOCMED, social media, tapos parang halos araw-araw, isa, dalawa, tatlo, mga bata,
Pabata,
estudyante.
pabata ng pabata.
Oo,
Pabata ng
and
pabata.
their lives. 'Di ba? They're taking their lives. Why are they taking their lives? Kasi, alam mo yun, they're going through something na na hindi kasi tinitake seriously ng mga taong nakapaligid sa kanila.
Lalo
Ito
ng mga
guys,
magulang. Lalo ng
oo,
mga
yun.
magulang, guys. Don't be a toxic parent. Once,
Opo, ano pinag-usapan
again,
namin.
di ba? Yesterday, that's a very hot topic.
Opo.
Guys, if I highly suggest, guys, this is one of the things that is worth sharing. The episode, the more than 2 hours episode yesterday,
Kahapon.
which is toxic parenting. You please visit our YouTube channel, which I'm gonna paste the link later on sa comment section. I'll paste the link, both this video and the video yesterday. Kasi guys, it's very critical. Parents, that's the front line. They should know. They should know uh, how to deal with it, how to address
Totoo.
it. Kasi
Diba?
guys, kung may mga magulang na kung may mga may mga nanonood ngayon na magulang at yung may mga estudyante or yung mga anak na nanonood, please put this on the loudest volume that you can, because I'm gonna make this um ano ba I'm gonna make this reminder to the parents. Why? Oh, hi Kimi, thank you for watching. You know what? It's parents out there. Parents out there, please, please do yourselves and your children a very big favor. I know that right now, of course, it's pandemic. It's important to earn, right? To earn money. Yes, I totally understand, because because right now every penny counts. That's how I empathize with my customers, lalo na
Gaya.
sa job, with the job that I have. Alam mo yun, we understand, yes, but is the money is the money worth the potential risk for the life of your children, of a friend, of a close relative that you have right now? I don't think so. So if you see the red flags, siguro next time mag-ano tayo, magbigay tayo ng reminder sa mga manonood na get a pen and paper in
Oo,
order for them to take note of important points.
oo.
Why? Because it's
Na
important.
mga main na ambag sa suicide is magulang, pressure sa school, and SOCMED.
Truly. And
Simo.
we will go, if not, both of us will tackle this
The
tackle
SOCMED.
that specific area of SOCMED. It's
Yeah.
either I'm gonna do my individual video about it because it contributes. Yes, it contributes a lot as well. It contributes a lot. Kasi alam mo yun, there's comparison. It's ano ba? It's in kinakain sila ng envy. Um, I guess envy is ano ba? Envy goes hand in hand with the insecurity that they have.
Oo.
And that's normal eh. Kasi alam mo yun, halimbawa, hindi, walang taong exempted sa insecurity. Though ako kasi, the, the main reason why I have less, zero to less na insecurity to what I see on social media. Because why? There's two things. They don't have what I have, and I don't want what they have.
Nabasa ko yung quote na yan.
Why? Because we don't know what's behind the scene. Kung ano yung pinapakita nila sa social media. And guys, always remember they worked hard for it. Where they are right now, they worked hard for it. So why not do the same thing? In order for you to achieve the same thing, if not the same thing, in order for you to achieve the things that you want in life, that you want to get, alam mo yun, things like that. You have to work for it,
Totoo.
right? I don't know, guys, who needs to hear this, and if I'm making sense, I hope I am. That should speak enough volume, guys. And
Oo naman. That's very true.
sobrang again, thank you so much dun sa mga nag-view na kanina at sa mga mag-view pa. Siguro ano ba? Shay, do you have additional stuff to add? Kasi alam mo yun, we I know we shouldn't rush this specific topic, but of course it may branch out to things that may off track to the main topic kasi, which is we need really to address this really alarming topic.
Oo. Ako, kasi diba pinag-usapan natin is suicide and depression. I agree, yan right mentality, pero I'm not sure why nahirapan ang younger generation sila. Yeah. It's because they grew up in digital world na kasi. That's one of the reasons. So, ako, additional points ko, I think, just like yesterday, di ba may mga reminders ako yesterday kung how you should communicate, di ba? Siguro the same thing. Kasi normally kapag meron tayong kaibigan na nakikita nating malungkot or may pinagdadaanan, our normal question is, okay ka lang ba? Okay? I think we have to step out of that, move away from that statement, that question.
Generic.
Oo. Hindi, tsaka bro, bakit mo kailangan mag-step out, step away from that question? What's your question again? Okay ka lang ba? What's happening with your friend? Something's wrong, di ba?
Kasi, alam mo yun, kaya mo siya in-approach. Sorry kung medyo napapag-green ako ng ano. Kasi, may mali sa line of questioning eh. Diba?
Yun.
Yung kagandahan, kaya, I have this content before sa YouTube channel ko na may nagsabing no-brainer yung trabaho natin. Pero, it taught us in order to ask relevant and targeted questions.
Totoo.
Now, related to that, na, alam mo yun, kaya mo siya in-approach, hindi dahil sa mangungutang ka, but because, alam mo yun, in-approach mo siya because you saw something that's out of the ordinary.
Totoo. Diba? So guys,
diba, why would you ask, okay ka lang ba? For me, how I will phrase it, suggestion ko lang, how are you? How is it going? Ganon. Tapos kung normally kapag close ko, ganito eh. How's life harassing you so far?
Diba? Kasi
Right?
tayo kasi mga Pinoy, ganyan tayo magtanong eh. Uy, okay ka lang ba? Nakasimangot na yung tropa mo, tapos ang tanong, uy, okay ka lang ba? Nakasimangot, di ba? So,
Oh,
basically, okay, di ba? We have, it's, if you have friends like that, na nakikita niyo malungkot, step away from the question, okay ka lang ba? Kung, di ba, si Joe kasi ang, niya eh, Englishero kasi yan eh. Kung ipansin niya, Englishero yan. Sarot. Pero, joke lang. Pero di ba, pwede mo naman kasing tanongin, imbes na okay ka lang ba, kamusta pakiramdam mo? Diba? Ano nararamdaman mo?
totoo yun.
Don't ask. Ito guys ito pa para sa akin yung isang bagay na hindi dapat natin tinatanong agad-agad. Anong nangyari? Don't ask. Pag-upo mo katabi ng kaibigan mo, so Brad, ano nangyari? Diba?
Lalo kung di kayo close at kahit close kayo, no square. That's a no square.
Anong nangyari? Diba? Kasi kahit gaano ka ka-close sa isang tao, if you don't want to share what happened to a lot of people, if you yourself cannot explain what's happening, paano mo sasagutin yung tanong na anong nangyari? Diba kung sasagot lang agad sa'yo ng kaibigan mo is hindi ko rin alam eh. Diba? So instead of asking, okay ka lang ba? Anong nangyari? Ask them, kamusta pakiramdam mo? Anong nararamdaman mo? Diba? Ganun, hindi yung anong nangyari. Tanungin mo
Saka
kung
isa
anong...
pa, would you like to talk about it?
Oo, yun, tanong mo, kailangan. Oo.
Are you okay to share it right now? Do you need isa pa? Do you want would you like me to stay here with you, to sit down with you just like this? Or would you like to be left alone for the time being?
Ganun.
Those
Ganun
are
yung
the questions.
gawin nating approach pag may mga friends tayo na may pinagdadaanan. Ganun yung approach dapat natin, guys. Take away dun ganong klaseng verbatims kasi it's not gonna help out. Diba, wala kang sagot na maayos. Pangalawa, hindi ka nakakatulong dun sa kaibigan mo kasi unang-una pinapaalala mo sa kanya. Pangalawa, kino-question mo yung nararamdaman niya. Tanong mo ba naman okay ka lang ba? Diba? Kino-question mo yung nararamdaman niya. Ask the person how they are exactly feeling. Kasi sa totoo lang guys, ganito yan eh. Pag ikaw, nagtanong ka dun sa friend mo, how are you feeling right now? Kamusta yung pakaramdam mo? Alam nyo ba yung magic nung statement na yun, yung magic ng verbatim na yun, it's gonna branch out. Alam mo yung kahit ayaw niyang mag-share, pero dahil tinanong mo siya kung ano yung nararamdaman niya, ayaw niya sanang mag-share eh, pero naramdaman niya na genuine yung tanong mo sa kanya, na genuine yung care mo sa kanya because you're not asking what happened.
True.
You're not asking kung saan ang gagaling yung emosyon niya. What you want to know, how she feels. Ano
That's
yung
true.
emosyon right at that moment. Yung friend
You're
mo,
not being intrusive eh.
oo, diba?
Don't be intrusive.
Alam mo yun, wala kang binabasag na line or you're not stepping out of the line eh. Diba?
That's true.
You're trying to really reach out dun sa tao. And they would feel that, na nagre-reach out ka talaga sa kanila. And if they feel na nag-reach out ka sa kanila, if your friend is going through suicidal stage or depressing stage, that's the time na yung sinasabi ni Joe, they would start na magsabi pa konti-konti. Kasi they would realize that somewhere, diba, someone is really caring. Diba, na itong taong to, wala siyang minsan kasi ganito yung mangyayari pag tinanong ka, anong nangyari? Iisipin mo, pag ikaw yung nasa maling sitwasyon, nasa pangit na sitwasyon, i-judge niya ako. Yun yung maiisip mo agad eh. I-judge niya ako kasi tinatanong niya ako kung ano nangyari. Medyo yung story, yung situation, yung story, yung nangyari, kung bakit ganito yung pakiramdam ko, kung bakit ganito yung sitwasyon ko ngayon, hindi siya positive eh. Hindi lahat ng naging desisyon ko, bakit nagkaganito yung buhay ko, positive. 'Di ba? So,
Nakakatuwa yung ano ni Pami. Sabi, totoo, mapapashare ka. Amen. Alam mo bakit? Kasi the main reason why there was this specific closeness before with Pami and I before. I know that, right? Kasi the line of questioning that I always use those line of questions. Kasi I don't want to step into any boundaries. I
oo.
don't want I don't want to spoil ano ba? Tama ba yung term to spoil? Hindi. I don't want for the person to feel off. I want the person to feel that hey, how are you doing? Or
Oo. Diba?
ano ba?
Namin.
How do you feel? It seems like you're not doing well right now. And then
Diba?
from there, that's the that's the starting point kasi syempre sasabihin nila kung ano yung current na emotion na nararamdaman nila or kung hindi man nila maintindihan. And then pause. Bilang ka. Not more than 1 minute. Trust me.
Magkukwento yan.
Magkikwento at pagkikwento yan. And that's
Kasi,
where,
oo.
that's
Diba?
it. That's it.
Totoo yan, diba? Magkukwento na yan. Kasi, nararamdaman nila yung genuinity nung nung conversation. Na hindi siya
Truly.
yung lang magtanong.
I don't know, that's my guess. I
Quiz.
suppose. I suppose. Kasi, ano ba, I'm not sure if I'm an ambivert. Kasi, ano mo yun, it's, I can, I always value my me time. Yung wala lang, tutulala lang ako, maglalaro ako, magbabasa ako, manonood ako, mga ganun. Pero of course, I can also go out with friends, with colleagues. And
Sabi niya, yeah. Yeah,
it's a
go.
bit of
Go, go,
both.
go.
It's a bit,
Go lang.
ano? It's
Go
a bit
lang.
of both.
Oo, totoo.
It's a bit of both. So yun.
50-50. Sabi niya yun, no?
Yun lang.
Di at uncomfortable, di nosy pakinggan.
Right?
True. So, yun yung akin. Yun yung ano ko, yun lang yung mapapayo ko sa mga nanonood, sa mga manonood. Sabi niya, may iba kasi nakakamusta para sa chismis lang. Totoo. Which is why you have to make sure na mapaparamdam mo yung yung care mo, tsaka yung genuinity mo kapag nakikipag-usap ka. 'Di ba?
Totoo.
Para nila na totoo na may care ka talaga na hindi to plastikan na hindi lang ako nakikichismis sa'yo. 'Di ba? At sabi niya kanina,
Okay.
you have to, sabi niya
Saka
kanina,
hindi lang hindi lang, aside from maikichismis, either magmutang yan. Sorry guys. Sorry, we're just breaking the ice. Kasi oo, totoo 'yun. So 'yun, guys, sobra Pami, thank you so much for sharing your good thoughts and insights. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And ano ba? Ano ba? In order to be honest, I really don't know how to wrap this up. But let me know, guys. What's your key takeaway on this specific ano? Kasi it's heavy, I know. It's heavy. And alam mo yun, it's something that we should really be aware of. I hope everything that we've shared, it lands and it helps people. Whoever, kung sino man yung makakapanood nito, o kung sino man yung maaabot na itong video namin ni Shay. Don't be afraid. I know it's not hard because even for us, even though we have this kind of personality, there are points na even sometimes I don't want to talk to Shay because I know she's just gonna, you know, she's just gonna ano ba?
Walang siya.
She'll wreck the conversation. There are times like that.
Oo.
And
Walang
sometimes I just want to oh, we just want to be alone. We all are. There are times that we all just want to be alone. But eventually, you have to open yourself up. You have to open yourself up to your trusted people. And alam mo yun, it's there's no harm. Guys, there's no harm. And make sure again to the people you trust, to the people that won't exploit the the that part of yourself na hindi nila eventually magagamit yun against you.
true.
Na as in trust is really something that you would have uh to
That's expensive.
it's priceless even. It's
Yeah.
priceless. And
Yun.
you know guys, just to simmer down, all right? Just to simmer down very quick. So um but before that pala, mag-wrap up na tayo ng topic. So guys, whoever needs to hear this, or first, yung mga tao na may mga kapamilya, kaibigan, kamag-anak, na nakikitaan na nila ng mga warning signs na nabanggit namin, guys, please, if you really love them, if you really value them, please don't wait until it's too late.
Yep.
Alright? Kasi at some point, you will feel that if something happens to them, at some point you would feel that their blood will be on your hands. At some point, I'm just being brutally honest. So you don't want that. You don't want that in your ledger, guys. So yun, and to those people that are experiencing or are having suicidal thoughts, suicidal tendencies, please take our advice to seek professional help. Okay?
Yes.
Um, alam mo yun, get the help all you need.
Yes.
It's not easy. That's a disclaimer. It's not easy to open yourself up. It's not easy to ask help. But, you know, guys, just one thing. Alam nyo ba, i-share ko tong analogy na to. Alam mo kung bakit kapag nagpipicture ka, pag against the light ka, madilim? Kasi ganito yun. Nakaharang ka dun sa liwanag from the point of view ng camera. From the lenses of the camera. Nakaharang ka sa liwanag. So that means nakatalikod ka. So why not try to be on that view just like with the camera? Alam mo yun, tumuto ka sa where the light source is. You'll produce a brighter, a livelier picture.
True, agree.
I'm not sure if that makes sense. Pero alam mo yun, totoo, may mga free consultations naman guys. I'm not really sure where you can get those. I'd like to be honest there. If you work in a BPO setup, just like us, most of the time there are free consultations. If not free, it's always not always. There are coverages with the healthcare that covers the sessions. You may have to like provide some or shell out a little bit of your own money, but it's all worth it. To those peeps, ask help from any adult, your guardian, your parents. Talk it out with them. If there's any problems on how to talk it out with them, guys, it's not required. If you will be you will have the free consultation if you will find any. It's not required na magulang mo yung kasama.
You can actually try sa mga public hospitals na may psychiatric wards.
Oo, yun. Totoo yun.
You can try to check with those. Normally naman pag pero may mga public hospitals talaga na may psychiatric ward. So, pwede yan. May mga psychologists sila kasi yun mo yun. So,
Totoo.
you can seek help.
Totoo. Seek help. So yun, eto guys, ano ba, I'll leave with 3 points siguro. Kaya ito na naman ako sa 3 points, tapos magiging 5. Ito kasi yun.
Basketball.
First is, you have to, meron sa FB groups, Google, konting research lang, may mga professionals na willing na hindi ka i-charge, kakausapin ka rin over the phone. Yes, that's true. And, what else? So, I'll leave you guys with 3 points. So, ito yan. If you're in that situation right now, which you're thinking to end everything, the easy way out. Think of it this way, ha? Committing that act, taking your own life. Yes, it's gonna finish everything from your end. But mind you, it's gonna pass the suffering over to the people that you will left behind.
True that.
And the guilt and resentment is corrosive. Sabi nga ni Tony Stark sa Endgame. It's corrosive. So yon. Acknowledge that there is a problem. There's a problem. There's something that needs to be addressed. Find help. Third, just go through the process. The main reason why hindi ko na dudutungan yun, kasi it's gonna be continuous. It's gonna be a continuous process. There's no specific time frame on how long you will get through it, or if ever you will get through it. But one thing is for sure, guys. It gets better every day. Trust me. We've been through the bedrocks of life. It gets better every day. Again, like kagaya nung sinabi ko yung mga naunang episodes natin. Naniniwala ako that everything happens for a reason. You're in that situation because you can and you will. Trust me. We have faith in you. We trust you.
True.
We both know that you can do it.
You
Can
can
do
do
it.
it, guys.
You can do it.
Just always remember, life is fair. It's not unfair, guys. Life is fair. You're just given us a different set of play. Okay,
That
so
is true.
So
That
if
is
you
true.
think na hirapan ka and the other people is not, no. Magkakaiba lang tayo ng cup of tea. Kasi hindi tayo pare-parehas ng disposition sa buhay.
That's true. Agree.
Sabi ni Miss Papi,
Okay, sabi ni Pami.
Yago.
Let's go. If habang crochet ka dyan, if nasa posisyon ka na yan, malalaman mo lahat, mga friends, families, may iwan mo, pets, kahit mga anime na may iwanan mo. That's true. Super sakit, promise. Ang problema naman, always may solution. True. You just need to look for the right people, Red. That's true. If you're an anime fan, oh my goodness. If you're an MCU fan, oh my goodness. What else? There's a lot of things. Guys, even pandemic, guys, you know what's cool? Kahit pandemic, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of people that's contributing their talent in order to help out people to cope up with the pandemic. That's what's fun. I feel like being helped by Kevin Feige and Disney because so yon. So I think we pretty much wrapped up the topic for today. And I just want to share, guys, if you're a Marvel fan, Winter Soldier just dropped last Friday. Sorry, the Falcon in the Winter Soldier just dropped
Fun.
last Friday. All right. Um, you know why I'm so excited about it? Because I just saw it nung end of shift. All right. I just saw it, and man, it's lit.
Talaga ba?
Um, it's so lit. No spoiler na review ko. For me, di lang dahil Marvel fan ako. The execution, the storyline, the narrative, it's so... kita mo, you see that? Para akong si Spider-Man, oh.
May mga
It's really good. It's really good.
talaga? Talaga ba?
It's really good. And sabi nga ni Pan, pag nakasurvive ka one day, totoo yan. Things at buhay pa ako. That's true. That's so true. Hindi mo siya tatawa kasi 'di ba sa heartbreak pag naalala mo pag okay ka na sa relasyon mo ngayon parang tatawanan mo na lang na nagpakatanga ka pala before. Pero in this kind of instance, in this kind of ano ba, when you emerge um winner sa ganito, sa suicidal tendencies and thoughts, you will eventually see the bigger picture, and life is still beautiful. And it is. And it is. It is. Trust me. So yun, going back. Um
Going back.
with the first episode, guys, sobrang ganda, as in
Talaga.
hindi tinipid. Obvious na hindi tinipid ng Disney.
Well,
It's almost 48 minutes, 49 if my memory serves right. And it's oh gosh, it's so great. It's so good. It's
yan naman yung maganda kasi kapag Marvel yung yung movie or yung 'di ba series. Hindi kasi kuripot eh. May enjoy mo
totoo.
naman. Totoo naman is
Totoo.
yung projects nila, 'di ba? Versus ako alam mo naman ako, 'di ba? I don't side with any of the two. Alam naman ako. Oh, bakit? I belong
Sorry.
I belong world, alam mo naman yan, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Kasi sa MCU I'm Cap America, 'di ba? Kasi I'm an old soul. So Cap ako, 'di ba? Steve Rogers tayo. Hindi pala, you're Tony, 'di ba? And then 'di ba? Yeah, I'm Steve Rogers, and then with the DC, alam mo naman kung sinong mahal ko sa DC, 'di ba?
Si ano yan, si Stephen Amell in the Salmon Bar Muscles.
Specific si Stephen Amell agad.
Ay, sorry.
Di ba yung character niya?
You love muscles, right? You love muscles. Gusto mo
Yung,
sabihin, kwento ko siya.
alin. Yung paano, naalala ko na naman yung pag-exercise niya eh. Parang ganyan. Naalala ko yung mag-exercise niya, ni Stephen Amell dun sa Arrow, bro.
Pero, boy, eto na nga yun. You know what makes it good? Kasi, ngayon ini-explore na merong hindi siya backstory. The current life of the people after the other half of the population was banned, after the second or the end game snap.
After Tony,
Hindi, Hulk snap.
Okay.
After they put everyone back. So, we spoiler free, may kapatid pala si Sam, and Sam, it was revealed pala na they are not really being paid. The Avengers, they are not being paid, mind you guys. The expenses, well, I'm not sure if it's because Tony is gone now in the MCU.
Medyo poor na sila.
Not really. They still get funds, of course, from
Pepper still alive naman.
Pepper is still alive, but of course, she's not. I don't think she's not being hands-on to the Avengers, ano kasi, Avengers expenses and all that stuff. Of course, she handles Stark Industries.
Oo.
So, yun nga guys, sobrang ganda. Watch it if you don't have ano ba, Disney Plus subscription. You can find it may sound like there are people that are sharing their subscription from overseas and then they are just parang shared accounts, mga ganon. Parang Netflix. So
Oo.
yun, you just need a good VPN with also a subscription para ano,
Para
para hindi
gumana.
na para gumana. And it's really good. Bucky, the current he's good. And I mean the acting of Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie stands out. It's really great. And
Actually, shock ako sa combination. Nung
yes,
nakita ko siya sa ad, sa Facebook, nakita ko yung trailer niya. Nagulat ako kasi sabi ko, wait lang. Kasi Bucky, 'di ba? Bucky, best friend to ni Steve eh. And then
yes.
Falcon, sabi ko, teka lang, si Sam kasi is apprentice ni Tony.
No.
Tapos,
He's also friends with Steve. Sila
oo,
yung mas
pero
close pa rin talaga.
iniisip ko, sabi ko, which point of the timeline, naging close si Bucky, tsaka si Sam, alam mo yung sabi ko, bakit sila yung magkasama?
It started Winter Soldier.
The second,
And then yung second Captain America movie, the Winter Soldier. And then it extended until Civil War.
talaga ba? Kasi
Because they're
nagulat
the
ako.
same thing. They have banters na nakakatawa. If you're kind of confused where it's coming from, and mind you, parehas silang na blip. Sila na snap. So I think that's where it's coming from. The main reason why, because they were gone for 5 years, and there's a lot that changed. So yun. So guys, it's good. It's really good. I'm not promoting Disney Plus. I'm not promoting Marvel. But it's really good. In terms of DC naman, I haven't seen Snyder Cut yet.
Actually,
So was it
actually,
good?
pinanood ko siya kanina, di ba?
It's 4
Hindi ko pa,
hours, yes. More
hindi ko
than
siya
4
natapos
hours.
tapos, parang almost half, more than half. Pero kasi, napansin ko kasi, is pag parang kung pinanood mo yung mga yung Wonder
Yung first, yung
Woman,
first.
actually yung
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 ano,
mga separate movies, Wonder Woman, actually, napansin ko, sabi ko, teka lang, bakit familiar yung mga scenes? Sabi ko, familiar yung mga scenes, hindi ba itong mga cuts lang galing dun sa luma? Ngayon, ang hindi ko kasi medyo na-focusan is yung graphics. Kasi alam mo, medyo critical tayo sa graphics. Kasi that's where you start to enjoy the movie eh. Pag mga pag mga superheroes, 'di ba? Kasi kung pangit yung graphics, aminin natin, may isang movie, certain movie, ng superhero na super na disappoint tayo kasi ang pangit ng graphics. Like you're seeing everything, yung explosive, alam mo sa sarili mong green screen yung explosions. Isa lang ba yung pelikulang naiisip natin dalawa? Di ba? So, hindi ko pa masyadong
don't make the suit green. Or animated.
Yun. So, hindi ko pa masyadong nakita yung Pero kasi bro, alam mo, yung ever since talaga, kahit nung unang-unang lumabas yun, actually na-shock ako. Akala ko na pauulit nila si Ezra. Kasi si Ezra yung Flash pa rin doon eh. Sabi ko, pagkakita ko, nung lumabas si Ezra, sabi ko, talaga, umuulit si Ezra. Di ba last time, umindi na siya? Ayaw na niya last time, di ba? Sabi ko, talaga, umuo ba ulit si Ezra Miller? Sabi ko, habang nagro-roll siya, sabi ko, teka nga, sumasakit yung brain cells ko, bakit parang familiar to? Tapos yung same question na naman, may same scenario yung same question ko na naman doon, yung streak na naman ni Flash.
It's light blue. Bluish
Sabi
white, bluish white, bluish white.
ko, teka nga.
Victor Pagtanggol. Wow. Wow, the world-class Pinoy teleserye. Wow.
Sabi ko,
Victor.
friend, sabi kay ano, sabi ko nga, ano ba, mamamatay na ba si Flash? Bakit ganyan yung streak niya? Eh, so far from dun sa story, dun sa timeline nila, di ba? Nag-start pa lang.
That's right.
Nag-start pa lang siya. So sabi ko, bakit ganun na yung color ng streak niya? Eh, if I remember it correct, pag speedster, di ba? Once your streak turns into something na close to white, di ba? You're actually, ano na, paupos ka na.
It depends on it depends on the comic book material.
Oo.
Actually,
Pero
the
common
so
speedsters eh.
the usual color streak is of course the classic Barry Allen, which is
Yellow.
or yellowish orange.
Oo.
Yellowish orange. Kasi reverse flash is yellow. Now,
Oo.
with red ano ba, with
Yes.
red accenture. So now now what I'm thinking about is why it is um bluish white is that he is faster
Faster
because
than... No!
hindi, ito yun. Pag tinignan mo ulit yung ano, yung coloring ng ano,
Oo.
mas lighter. Kumbaga parang sa ano ng sun, sa stars. Sa stars.
Oo.
The more na magiging puti siya, or puti siya, di ba pag sa mga neutron star, yung mga ganun. Right? Pag mga ganon, ano pa lang siya, bago. So, we may never know kasi magkakaroon din siya ng solo movie. And yung dun sa parang leak na poster is that yung streak na niya
Is yellow.
yellowish yellowish orange na.
Yun nga. Doon ako nako-confuse. Sabi ko talaga, ever since ko talaga nakita yun, yung JL, sabi ko, teka lang, bakit ba kasi puti? Bakit ganito yung kulay ng streak ni Barry? Sabi ko, si Zoom na ba siya? Alam mo yung ano yung tumakbo na ako, ano si Zoom na agad? Wala nang ano, wala nang
So,
tanong, wala nang...
Savitar sa series is faster than Flash.
Oo,
And
pero
he is
kasi...
the future Flash, which is faster than Flash.
Oo, pero kasi si Savitar kasi, talagang ano na siya eh. Halos ano na siya eh. Parang halos one with the speed force, pero parang hindi eh. Hindi mo masabi kasi, di ba, hinahabol din siya eh. Di ba? Si Savitar, hinahabol pa rin siya eh.
The main reason why he's being chased by the Time Wraith, it's
Oo,
because he's already messing with different timelines. And Time Wraith are employed by the the time entity itself sa series per se. Na ayun, they chase individuals or entities that's messing with the timeline. So
Di
that's
ba?
it.
Legend Arrow. Di ba?
True legend.
Sa DC
So ayun
yun eh.
guys.
So
Ayun,
wala pa
guys.
kayo yan guys. Pasensya na kayo guys. Pero
Maraming salamat.
thank you guys.
Yun yung unang-unang gusto kong sabihin ngayon kasi sinamahan nyo kami. Pami, thank you for joining us right now. And tomorrow,
Thank you.
what is it gonna be?
Goal. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Gusto
Ano
kay
nga po ulit
Victor.
ang post?
Cheating.
Yan.
Yan.
Naalala niyo ang laban? Ang laban.
Mm. Sino yung toyo kahapon?
So yun guys, maraming salamat. We appreciate the time you've spent. Please do share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, view our previous videos, and stay safe. Wear your face mask and face shield.
And your helmets.
The help.
Araw-araw, hindi na ba rin makamove on dyan sa helmet, ah?
So yan, guys. See you guys tomorrow. And ciao.
Bye!